So this area is gonna be our new kitchen. Overall, we're pretty happy with how things are going. It's been 4 months since we bought the house and we're finally moving forward. After doing a lot of work, we've been able to get a kitchen that's gonna be roughly 16 feet long by 8.5 feet wide. Now let me show you where things are gonna go. Okay, so first things first, the sink. We are gonna put the sink right here in front of this window. First of all, it was already plumbed that way, which is really useful, but then it's like design 101 that the sink always goes in front of the window. Now we're also gonna have a dishwasher right here by the sink because that makes sense. And then let me back up to show you that we are gonna put the oven in this space right over here, and then we'll put the refrigerator on this wall right over here. The inspiration that we're going for here is middle class modern, or modern on a budget. Everybody knows what on a budget means, but modern is open to interpretation. To me, it means that the kitchen is simple and functional. Functional for us now and functional for whoever is living here in the future. All these appliances, functional. That cabinet space, functional. Now that space above the cabinet, that is my first problem. I'm not doing custom cabinets because that is not in the budget. So what do I do to make the most of that extra space? It's about 15 inches of height except for where that beam is. That part is a little bit lower. Now I might get another set of short upper cabinets to go above and then do some kind of molding, or we might bring the drywall down to fill in that space. I'm genuinely not sure and would appreciate any help. Welcome back, everyone. This is Jerome Evans reporting live from the tundra, where we are going to try to connect with the internet's newest celebrity dog, Pike. Mr. Pike the dog? Mr. Pike the dog? Are you available for an interview, Mr. Pike the dog? Mr. Pike? We just have a few questions for you, Mr. the dog. Just a few questions. Thank you for attending this interview. Okay, Mr. Pike the dog, what was it like working with Jerome on set? There he is now. There he is now. Mr. Pike the dog, can we can we get your opinion on, thank you for sitting. Can we get your opinion on the renovation? Well, as you heard, Mr. Pike keeps things close to the chest. We asked him 3 questions. He rebuffed us all 3 times. We're gonna go in, we're gonna get some treats, and we're gonna try again in a future video. Now, our second kitchen situation has to do with the island. I mean, you gotta have an island, right? Right? Well, here's my dilemma. There was a pantry here that we blew out because I'm an aging millennial who works 40 hours a week and I want a good sized kitchen. But in our haste to blow things up, we didn't realize that we were working right at the seam between the original 1920s part of the house and the 1960s addition. So now, whoops, we've got 3 entry points right here at the end of the kitchen where the island would go. From a purely functional perspective, it kind of feels like the right decision is to not have an island at all. You walk into the house and think, wow, I hate that giant post, but you've got a good amount of room. And then you'd walk around the post and see a wall of cabinets and appliances and think, oh, you boys have a nice big kitchen. And then the next question out of your mouth would be, but why no island? And I would find that to be very annoying. So for me, there is a mental health component to this kitchen layout that we have to figure out. I need a kitchen island that is shaped and sized in such a way that it gives us the additional counter space that we want, but that doesn't further complicate this part of the house. Sincerely, if you have a solution to this one, then leave it in the comments below, because we really do need the help. Mr. the dog, in exchange for a treat, what is your opinion on the renovation? Oh, okay, it's gonna take more than one treat. More than one treat. Here you go. What do you think? Should we do shorter upper cabinets, or should we do drywall? Oh, there you are. There you are. What a good dog. What a good boy.